There's a myth going around that you need to be a big influencer in order to be a thought leader in your industry. You need to be the Alex Hormozy of your industry where you have millions of followers in order to be a successful thought leader. But today I'm here to dispel that myth. If you like today's video, be sure to like it, smash that subscribe button so you don't miss future content. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. We personally respond to them and we love talking to you. Welcome to my new series where I'm going to be dispelling myths related to thought leadership and building a successful social strategy for your business. In this very first part of this series, we are going to dispel the myth that a thought leader is the same thing as an influencer. This stems from this perception that the number of social followers that you have or the number of sponsored deals and sponsored content you have is equal to your thought leadership skills. But that is absolutely not true. In today's video, we're going to talk about why that's not true and why being a thought leader is much more important than being an influencer. So I think this whole myth around thought leadership and influencers being conjoined really stems from the fact that all of these social platforms focus so much on vanity metrics. The number of impressions you have, the number of followers that you have, your engagement rate. And yes, all of these things do matter, but it doesn't automatically make you a thought leader. Most people don't think of Kim Kardashian as a thought leader. She is an influencer.
Which means that I get paid when I influence other people's lives.
But on the flip side, when you think of your industry, or you think about the hobbies that you're passionate about, or maybe some of the things that you're doing for your business, maybe you're looking into a new accounting software, or you're trying to streamline your operational process, you're probably finding people out there who are experts, who are thought leaders, but probably aren't known all around the world. This is the difference between a thought leader and an influencer. One person is trying to get a whole bunch of reach so they can influence buying decisions far and wide. A thought leader is trying to share ideas to help shape their industry. I think the key here is to think about reach versus relevance. Yes, reach matters, but what matters more for thought leadership is relevance. Are you an authority on a relevant topic? So in this case, you're not trying to lead the world with every single piece of content you have. You're trying to find your niche community. The people that care about the things that you care about and the area where you have expertise, where you can actually build up other people and empower people around you. And actually, in most cases, a smaller community that's more niche is more valuable. For instance, I know a guy here in Madison who does a mountain biking Instagram. He's got a very niche following, only about 10 to 15,000 people, but he actually has some big sponsorship deals and does a lot of stuff with big biking organizations because his followers are super, super niche. I know that goes against what I said earlier about being paid for content, but the truth is he's a thought leader in his space because he is talking to a very, very select curated audience that truly cares about what he has to say and he has expertise in. So this actually makes what he says more valuable because he's highly relevant even though his reach isn't as far. But you think about you and in your business, ultimately what it comes down to is can you reach the right people to help them? And in some cases, actually sell to those people. I talk about this all the time with my clients. I'd rather reach the 1,000 right people than 100,000 of the wrong people. Because reaching the right people allows you to, again, have that relevancy, provide value, and ultimately have that trust transfer. A good example of this is one of our clients. On LinkedIn, he has just under 10,000 people that follow him, so not a major LinkedIn influencer. However, this person gets really good engagement with the content they create. It's super valuable, it's entertaining, and it directly leads to business results. Because his content is talking about the actual problems that his prospects face, and he's talking about things and has been sharing insights of what's happening in his industry, people are following him and they care about what he has to say. And when it comes time to actually purchase something to solve the problem they're facing in their business, they are reaching out to him directly. They're sending him DMs. They're reaching out by him by name because they want to work with him because he's very relevant and he's positioned himself as a thought leader related directly to the problem they're facing. So to help you dispel this myth in your world, what I want you to do is think about your niche. What is that tribe of people or micro tribe of people that care about what you have to say? And more importantly, where do you have expertise that'll actually help empower people? Not everyone's going to buy from you, and that's not the goal here. The goal of thought leadership is to help people grow by sharing their expertise, fostering discussions, and moving your industry forward. Your goal here is to become that favorite teacher that people want to work with, people want to learn from, and that people trust as an expert. So I really encourage you to become specific about who you're creating content for, what you're talking about, and most importantly, why it matters. This is how you become a thought leader and not just simply an influencer. And let me know down in the comments what you think of the differences between a thought leader and an influencer, and maybe share some people that you follow in your industry who might not have 1 million followers, but share expert advice. And of course, stay tuned to this continued series where I'm going to be busting myths related to thought leadership and your digital strategy.